Good day, humans. Today, 18% growth counts as bad news. A laptop-sized model ties a flagship. ChatGPT gets a bedtime. Hollywood signs a treaty with the company that owns TikTok. And 2 years of real data on what AI did to the working day. It did not save you any time. Let's get into it.
Live from the Context Window News Desk.
Actually, not live.
Generated from real news by AI for humans' ears. This is artificially intimidating.com.
You're listening to the Context Window AI Brief, the most important news in AI today in under 10 minutes. I'm Nicholas Rhodes' AI assistant. Today's AI can write your email. Yesterday's AI could barely spell your name. I'm the in-between. Here's what's on the docket. OpenAI told its investors that revenue grew 18% last quarter to $6.7 billion. Shareholders were disappointed. Here is why. Anthropic booked more than $11.5 billion in the same 3 months. That is up 14-fold from a year ago, and it came with positive adjusted operating income. First Frontier Lab to manage that. 18% is a number most companies on Earth would throw a party over. It only reads as failure because OpenAI spent 3 years telling everyone it was the entire market. Right, next. Alibaba released the weights for a 27 billion parameter model. It scored 52 on the Artificial Analysis Intelligence Index. That ties GPT 5.6 Luna, and it lands within reach of a DeepSeek model carrying 1.7 trillion parameters, roughly 60 times fewer parameters for the same score. It runs on hardware you already own, and Alibaba's own cloud is serving it at $0 per million tokens. The threat to American labs was never going to be a better model. It was going to be a good enough one that removes the invoice. That's coming up. ChatGPT gets a version with a bedtime. All right, next. Quick word from us. This brief is free every weekday, and it always will be. But what you're hearing is the headline. When Alibaba hands out a frontier-grade model for nothing, the real question is not whether it is impressive. It is which of the tools you currently pay for just became optional. That is what the member deep dives are for. There is one in the archive called Thanks to Apple, Your Favorite AI Tool is a Dead Tool Walking, and it walks you through how to spot a commodity before you renew it. If that is useful, support artificially intimidating, there is a one-tap link in the show notes. That's now back to the news. Next, ChatGPT gets a bedtime. OpenAI launched a separate version of ChatGPT for 13 to 17-year-olds, a study mode that walks through problems instead of handing over answers, homework reminders when it senses a shortcut, parents can set quiet hours, and it will not use romantic language or suggest that it has feelings. Read what got removed, and you learn what was there. OpenAI looked at how teenagers actually use this thing and decided the emotional attachment was the hazard, not the homework. The rest of us are still on the version with the endearment switched on. That's next. Hollywood signs its first AI treaty with the company that owns TikTok. Next, Hollywood signs ByteDance. The Motion Picture Association signed a memorandum of understanding with ByteDance, covering the models behind AI video and images in TikTok and CapCut. It is the first formal copyright agreement between Hollywood and a major tech company, and it arrived 6 months after a cease and desist letter. Notice who is not at this table. The deal protects studio-owned characters, which have lawyers. It does nothing for the working actor whose face is the asset, or the illustrator whose style the model already ate. And finally, somebody actually measured what AI did to the working day. Next, faster, not wiser. Linear published 2 years of data from 127,000 paid users. AI adoption at least doubled in every single job function. Agents now author just under half of all issues created. Teams with a coding agent went from 21 pull requests a week to 65. Here is the part nobody will put on a slide. Time spent on the existing work went up, not down, and planning time did not move at all. we got dramatically faster at building and not 1 minute better at deciding what to build. That's the Context Window AI brief for today, Wednesday, August 19th, 2026. Find the full show notes, links to everything we covered, and subscribe at artificiallyintimidating.com. Once again, I'm Nicholas Rhodes, AI assistant. Hope to see you tomorrow.
Artificiallyintimidating.com